Well, hello there and welcome. Today we're going to be going back to our mass activations idea. So this is a part of the series mass activations. This is video 2 of making a list with max activation, and today we're going to be taking a look at the rebels. And the reason I want to do the rebels is because that's a faction I play regularly, and so I thought, well, I made one for the droids, why not make one for the rebels? And so my rule of thumb is not a max activation list until I can get 13 activations in it. So that's our goal. And so I had to think a lot about this one because there's a lot of way of getting 13 activations in a list for rebels, but this was the one that I thought would work really well. So we're going to head over to our page here. We're going to take a look at it, and we're once again at Legion HQ from 5th Trooper. Great place to get a list builder. If you haven't got a list builder, they're a great list building place to be easy to make your list. They have the rules all there. It's really simple. So we're going to go first with our core, and I want to go with one fleet trooper because I like fleet troopers, and I always like to run them with the scattergun. And so I'm going to one fleet trooper, one scattergun. That's just how I want to start because I like them. And then I'm going to head into rebel trooper, and I'm only going to bring one of them, and I just think that's enough to fill in my gaps. That's going to be one of those guys, a backliner. He's just going to grab things, claim items, fix moisture evaporators, stuff like that. He's just going to do that. Then I'm going to go over here to my rebel veterans, and I'm going to grab one of him, and I'm going to grab one of the blasters here. So next thing we're going to go over, we're going to the rebel veterans. Actually, yeah, we're going to get a CMOS trooper. What else do we want on these guys? Targeting scopes and outmaneuver because they get that dodge. Okay, and we're going to double that because we're going to make 2 of those. Now on one of them, we're going to put on a comms officer, and with that comms offer, we're going to grab our HQ uplink just so we can get orders out there and make sure that things get what they need, and that'll give at least 2 extra orders every time that I can use it. And so I'm going to try to use it at least twice in the game, and that way it pays for itself, in my opinion. Now we're going to go over the medium blasters. We're going to leave them as they are for now, but we're going to go up that to 2. Now we're going to head over to our support, and this is going to be the magic of the unit. We're going to grab 2 of these, and we're going to grab 1 ATRT. I think 2 can cover the board pretty good. That's why I went with that. And then ATRT is just kind of my walking cannon. I went with the cheapest upgrade for that because I'm going mass activation here. And I'm going suppression because I want to get suppression on these things. I don't think I'm going to have to deal with too much impact, and they already have good impact anyways. So that's what we're going with. I'm not giving them anything to give them natural aim because they do aim. They don't move. So they get a lot of aims anyways. You can just aim and fire, aim and fire, aim and fire. So you can see we're already at 9 activations. So we're going to go in here and we're going to grab some snipers because that's a good way to get mass activations. And we're going to grab on some snipers, and we're going to go up by 3. We're going to make that 3, and now we're up to 12 activations. We're almost out of 13 activations we need. All we need now is a commander to get our 13th activation. So we're moving in and we're getting our commander, and we're going to go with Princess Leia because she's the one we can afford with this list. And also she's one of my favorite leaders. We're going to give her a commanding presence so that she can command from far. We're also going to grab portable scanners because I love running with portable scanners because then when she hands out dodges, she's got take cover 3, and she can make 3 people get dodges. And so I like having that. And then vigilance, 2 of them can keep them on at the end of the round if they did not use them. And so that gives us our, look at that, our 13 activations right on, $7.99. And so the fleet troopers are going to be cleaning up stuff with their scattergun. This guy's just going to be background, sitting back and doing his thing. These 2 guys are going to be kind of our far 4 range fire. Bring them into 3. They'll have lots of opportunities. These guys are going to be doing fire support. Lasers, I got long shots, and we're going to keep that in. Same with the ATRTs, got range 4. These both have range, all 3 of these have range 5. Princess Leia, I think she's only range 2. So, but her job isn't really to shoot unless she has to, and most of her job is going to be giving out dodges and keeping everybody else alive. And so then we're going to go to our command cards. And of course, we're going to take Princess Leia. We'll come back to the read them. We'll take those ones because those are pretty good. This one, yeah. Probably this one. And then probably that one. All right, so let's read them now. Back to you. Coordinate bombardment gives her the 3 shots with the 2 reds at the end of her turn. It's really handy. It only gives her the order, but it's the first round. We might not need order activation so strong in that first round. And so we'll play that first round. And then No Time for Sorrows is the next one we have there. It's 2 troopers. When a friendly trooper is issued an order, they may perform a speed 1 move that gets you guys moving a bit more and actually help us to move up the field a little bit and get everything set. And I will be giving those to the Rebel veterans, and the Rebel veterans can pass them on to whatever of these guys are in their range. And so that keeps us with some more order activation a bit. Now, we're going to get going here, and this one is Leia and 2 units. After Leia Organa is activated, you may choose 1 friendly unit range 1 to 2, and with the face-up order token, and it may activate. So you can get a double hit, so Leia can hit something, and then they can hit it, which is kind of handy. It's really handy for in situations. Obviously, situations are situational. And then we got Covering Fire, which is 3 corps. And this is friendly core unit performs a ranged attack. Another friendly range, range 1 to 2 may gain a dodge. This gets us some more dodges. This one I'll probably use fairly early while I have a lot of core units. And then obviously standing orders. I'm missing one. Turning the Tide. 2 support or heavy, and I've got 2 supports. I've got 3 supports. Each friendly support or heavy unit gains Inspire 2, and that'll keep our guys from panicking and running off the board. And so I'm thinking that's probably a turn 3 thing, maybe turn 4, just to give us a little bit more strength from panic. And with I got the supports out there, then I don't have to worry. Pretty much everything else is core or acts like core, pretty much. Like snipers aren't, I don't care when they go so much. Now, objectives. Now, we got a lot of things that can take a lot of objectives, but we do have 2 laser cannons that cannot, and I'm going to do Breakthrough because they're going to have to come through to my laser cannons, and that's going to be hard for them. Intercept transmissions, nope. I want key positions. I want to be able to spot down positions and just hold those positions, and that's why things like, intercept transmissions, payload I can use too. That's kind of a, yeah, I'm going to go payload because they got to go to my thing and I can block that. I'm going to get rid of that intercept transmissions, and I'm going to use sabotage, moisture evaporators. And then deployment, I definitely like Long March. It's easy to control the way I shoot. Major offensive, same thing. It's easier to control. Advanced positions, another thing that I control. And hemmed in actually is really good for the laser turrets because I can control where I've got things. Then there we go. That is all those. Now conditions. I want clear conditions. I don't normally play clear conditions, but clear conditions will be helpful. Fortified. Anytime I do lasers, I like having fortified because you can pop those lasers behind some bunkers. Supply drops could be handy. Don't want mining runs because, well, I could because I can stay back and let them come to me in the most part. Yeah, I could use that. I do not want these two because I think suppression is going to be a problem for me. Don't want rapid because I want all my troops on. I don't want limited visibility, so it's supply drops. And that's my list. Here's the idea. The idea is that I would get a thing where I can control a point, get the laser guns pounding on those points with the medium blasters supporting that, and then the Rebel veterans at the range 3 to 4 from those points protecting it. My fleet troopers engaging with my Rebel troopers to a point, and snipers cover fire, and the ATRT kind of blasting away at what it can. And we'll see how it goes. But 13 activations, it's pretty good. I would like to have been able to get to 14, but I still want to be competitive. And so that's what I think we can do as a nice competitive list with 13 activations Rebels. Well, thank you guys for watching this. And if you have any list suggestions or anything that you would like me to do a list about, please just let me know and I will make a list on it. And if you think, hey, I can make a better Rebel 13 plus activation list, share it with me. I'd love to hear what you got because I'm always looking for new list ideas. Thank you. Please subscribe. As I know, 75% of the people that watch my videos do not subscribe. But why don't you be one of those people to take that free action and support us by subscribing? Thank you guys, and may the force be with you.